Scarcity isn't a financial issue. It's a demon that tries to convince you that you will never be enough. My entire life, because of my family's poor financial situation, I lived under this thought that I would never be enough. I would never make enough money to live the life that I want. I would never be able to have what I want because reasons. There were no reasons for this. It was because my family for years wasn't as much in agreement with God as they were in agreement with these demons because of their own poor behaviors. What demons do is they try to infect your mind, and they get there through sin, because sin is agreements with demons. So a long time ago, demons came to the earth because of fallen angels that mated with women, right? And so then this created like these terrible giants, these beasts, these demons, right? And then when God sent the flood, basically he killed all of these demons, and then their spirits never left because they had no place in heaven or hell. So now they still stay here to try and infect all of us to make our lives suck. But the thing is that when you commit to what God wants you to do for your life, God is going to give you favor and abundance, and he's going to show you the path that you need to do, or that you need to follow in order to get there. It's not as hard as everybody thinks, but it can really wear on you. You know, like, I've had to fight through this demonic influence, this evil nature my whole life, because I didn't know what else it was. I thought it was just, I have mental health issues, you know, I've got problems, you know, I was raised weird, whatever. But really it was just that I didn't know that just giving up these fears to God is exactly what needed to happen. And so on this channel, what I'm going to be talking about is divine masculinity, what that actually means in our society today. As somebody I've gone through the fire, I've purged all of this crap from my life, and it was hard. It was seriously not easy. But now that I know how to do it, I want to teach other people how to do it, because it was honestly insane. I've given up everything for the sake of the truth, and people need to know how to do this effectively without destroying their lives. And yeah, there are some people who just aren't going to be there for you anymore because you stop living the lie, the comfortable lie that destroys your life. And you have to, ultimately, you have to do that. You have to just break free and be honest with yourself. And you have to be willing to tell the truth, even when it might hurt you or people around you, because the truth is the only thing that can keep you aligned with God. And if you align yourself out of what God wants for you, what's going to happen is you're going to suffer and be miserable. And the people around you will too. And sometimes there's more demonic oppression in the world than I think any of us truly can appreciate. Because if it's not happy, if it's not peaceful, if it's not fulfilling, euphoric, amazing, it's not from God. God did not design scarcity. God authored abundance and favor. And once you have the strength to fully align yourself with the truth, no matter what happens in your life, I've lost jobs, girlfriends, family members won't talk to me anymore. I've lost almost all my friends, but now I'm free. And that's the biggest thing. And now favor is coming back into my life. I've got a better relationship with my family. My wife and I are finally going to be getting married soon, even though we're married in the spirit. And we have an amazing son. I have a pretty good small home remodeling business. And, you know, just all of this stuff. Like 7 years ago, I told myself that I was never going to live the comfortable lie again. And that I was just going to say, you know, F it and be free, you know? And no matter what it takes, you just have to do it. You have to go out and get it. And you have to purify your body, basically, by, you know, I've done a lot of water fasting. I've done dry fasting. I've worked 18-hour work days in the trades, doing various jobs, gutters mostly. Now I do home remodeling. I mean, I've seriously been through it, and I came out on the other side, and now I truly have God's favor, because I'm not afraid to speak the truth anymore. And it's not as hard as everybody thinks. But the thing is that I don't think anybody else knows properly how to do it the same way that I do. And so that's why I'm here now, trying to share basically my story. And there's gonna be more videos coming in the future. But, you know, Joel Osteen was the guy for me that really, like, people really hate on him, but he seriously knows the truth. And he's evidence of God's abundance. People act like he's this total piece of crap guy, but he's not. I mean, if you listen to his show, you know he's speaking the truth. One touch of God's favor will change your life. That's 100% accurate. So, subscribe for more. There's gonna be more on the way.